just 18 years old, he was the youngest Call of Duty pro ever to win a Call of Duty championship. And he was also a part of the greatest Call of Duty comeback ever. But everyone knows, as a competitor, you don't want to just win the big event or the big thing once. You want to win it multiple times. So the question is, did Dillion Attach Price start his career out too hot? And will he ever return to that peak? What's going on, everybody? In today's video, I want to show some love to my guy Dill. So we're going to be talking about Attach's unbelievable rookie season and its underrated ability to make content while competing at the highest level in Call of Duty, and maybe how it affects him. And last but not least, I'm going to give you my opinion if I think he has the opportunity to win another Call of Duty championship. If you stay to the end of the video, I'm also going to give you my greatest memory while competing alongside Dill. And if we're being honest here, it's a pretty interesting one. And in the beginning of Dillion's very young career, at the time, he was a part of Team Denial in Advanced Warfare. And in the beginning of that game, it was Zuma, Saints, Replays, and himself. Now, they had some level of success, but it was clear that they weren't going to win with that team. And not only him, but others thought the same because they made a team change after only 2 events. Zuma and Saints actually left Denial for Envy. And Envy dropped Clayster and JCap. So this new Denial squad, they were essentially the scraps put together. And just for context, if you guys weren't fans of Call of Duty or you weren't heavily invested in COD back then, COD Champs was in the middle of the year. It wasn't like how it is now where it's at the end, which, you know, makes the most sense. I always thought that was weird, by the way, but you know, maybe if it was at the end, I would have had a ring. I got third anyways. But so it was just a weird time back then, basically. But Dillion and the rest of Denial shocked everybody. The team full of scraps actually ended up being pretty damn good. They went on to win the Advanced Warfare Call of Duty Championship, netting $400,000 as a team. And many people think he honestly got robbed for MVP because it was given to Clay. I think it could have went to Dill, you know, but I don't have a dog in that fight. But regardless, he was already at the peak of his career. Well, I guess I don't want to say peak, but you can't do any better than winning a Call of Duty championship, and he did it in his first year that he was allowed to play in it. And here's where I give my guy some gas, because he has done everything that you could ask for. Not only did he have unbelievable amount of success in his first year, but over the years, he's built up a massive audience, a massive following. He has over 1 million followers across all social platforms, and he's one of the biggest names in Call of Duty. He did it all while he was competing at the highest level. I mean, he still is years later, and that is not an easy feat. Honestly, that's why most pros don't do it. You know, besides Attach, you know, you may look at someone like a Scump or Nadeshot when he played, but Nade was pretty much always trash as a player. I'm thinking like Apathy, like there's a couple of guys, but it's hard, right? Because we're already putting in an insane amount of time and dedication into perfecting our craft, right? We all want to be the best player. We all want to be on the best teams. And that takes a lot of time out of your day. But Attach is special because not only was he very consistent at, you know, creating this content while competing, he's got a personality for it. He's one of the most likable professional players in the scene. I feel like he has been for a very long time. Besides when he was a little shit, which unfortunately was when I teamed with him. But he's one of the most recognizable faces in the space. But the question is, has all of that come at a cost for him? Now, I will always agree that what Dillion has already done and what he continues to do with his brand and with his content and his professional career is the right move. Because no matter what, nothing lasts forever, okay? And he's making the most of it. And we all know that Attach has the talent. He still is an unbelievable player. There's no denying that. But if we're being honest here, his best chance at being truly dominant, being a part of a truly dominant team, was our Phase AW team. And newsflash, that didn't last that long, unfortunately. And even after that Phase team, Dillion has continued to find success. He has won events in past titles. It's not like he just fell off the face of the earth, but he hasn't been a part of that S tier, the upper echelon of teams. His teams have been solid, okay? But they're not dominant. And even though Dillion has already accomplished everything you can accomplish, you know, he has multiple event wins. He has a Call of Duty ring. He has MVPs. I know as a competitor, he wants more. Like I said in the beginning of this video, you don't want to just stop at one, okay? You want to rack up as many as you can in your career. And I personally want him to get another ring, because back then when he got his first one, it was so crazy, because at that point, there weren't that many people with a Call of Duty ring, right? There weren't that many people that won a Call of Duty championship. But nowadays, when you look at the top dogs, right, the greatest, like, I mean, Dillion is a great, but the greatest of all time, they all have multiple, you know, and I want Dillion in that category because that's my guy. Love him to death, and I want to see him succeed in every facet of life. So if Dill can pull out another COD championship win in his career with, you know, however long he decides to play, I think it'll be an underdog story. But it's also a story that I'm going to be rooting for because I truly believe he's one of the greatest players of all time. To the funny part, if you guys stuck around to hear what my greatest memory with Dill was, it was like a movie. VIP, bottle service, everybody like, yo, who are these guys? And this guy was literally the Don Juan. In a coma, and they just moved me through the airport. I'm about to blow chunks.